Hey you guys, it's your favorite spirit buddy, Janelle Haven Karodine, back with another video. Thanks for tuning in to a mini episode of Keeping Up with Karodine. I receive spiritual downloads, which I like to sometimes express with you all through tarot, and I'm here to connect with my soul tribe or any decent soul open to connect. I don't like my lighting right now. I don't like it. Okay. Had a very, very interesting day, interesting week. All I can say is God is good. God is good all the time. God is good. So I picked three cards. And also, I just want to say thank you so much for continuing to follow me on my spiritual journey that I'm going on. And thank you so much. I appreciate it. So, the overall energy of the spread, the Tower card, Major Arcana, and that's dealing with significant spiritual changes. And that's spiritual awakenings, hashtag spiritual awakenings, hashtag ending a false situation, hashtag facing a major reality check. You know who was facing a major reality check today? Okay, so I was doing a CPR training class this morning, and oh my God, as important as CPR training is, I'm telling you, like I was not feeling sitting in the classroom for hours. Like I swear to God, it was boring as hell, and I was about to fall asleep. So I'm like, I damn near started playing a SOS with myself just to stay awake. But then I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should just start taking notes, on because the projector or the screen or the projector or whatever was displaying some information, and someone was talking. And so I was like, you know what? Mind you, I'm sitting all the way at the front of the CPR training class. Or no, it wasn't CPR training. It was first aid training. My bad. And I'm sitting like all the way at the front. So the professor that was teaching the first aid class was like literally their desk was like right there in front of mine. And then there were some other people sitting there too that were there for the class. So instead of just sitting up there like, dozing off, I'm like, I took, my book and I just started writing notes, but I didn't have my book on the table. I had it on my lap. So it looked like I was doing something suspicious, like being on my phone or something, which I did see someone in the back being on their phone. And then I looked up at the professor and I'm like, I'm going to look and see if they say anything to this person. No, didn't say anything to the person, because I noticed that the professor just kept like eyeing me like the whole time, just kept looking at me, and I'm just like hyper focused on just me, just seeing what I'm doing. Like I went in my purse to get some chapstick, they turned around and look. I look at someone out the window, they look at the same person out the window. I look over there, they look over there. I'm looking this way, they're looking this way. I'm not really, I'm looking down at my notes or whatever, what I'm taking. They're looking at me trying to see what I'm doing, and I'm like, wow, this person is like hyper focused on me. And I noticed that before they even said something. And then sure enough, they go, excuse me, Janelle, can you please put your phone away? So this is the facing a major reality check moment with the Tower card. So they told me, they like, oh, can you put your phone away? And I was like, I put the book up and I was like, I'm taking notes right now on what you're teaching, what they're showing on the screen right now. My phone is actually in my purse. And then I lifted my phone up out of my purse and showed them major reality check. They just looked like they like they seen a ghost or something, like shut their mouth wide open, didn't even say like, oh, my bad, or, oh, my apologies, nothing. Like they were so like feeling some type of way that, they were wrong. Very wrong. But then the person that was actually on their phone, like they didn't say anything too. But they're like, just knowing they're going to catch me on my phone. Like, really? Like, I'm going to sit like right in front of you. Like your desk is like facing me and I'm going to be on my phone. Like, really? Am I that stupid? At least if I'm going to be on my phone, I'm going to have the decency to wait until you leave and take a break or something like that. Okay. So the 10 of Wands, here we go. And I actually just pulled the 10 of Wands too. Or was that the Ten of Swords? Oh no, that was the Ten of Swords that I pulled, and I did a video and I uploaded it to YouTube, and it didn't take for some reason. But the Ten of Wands is feeling overwhelmed, taking on too much, heavy burdens. Um, yeah. So, speaking of being overwhelmed with the Ten of Wands, like I was at a facility yesterday, and I happened to get stuck in that major downpour thunderstorm, and someone was actually nice enough to like, instead of like seeing me wait for, because everyone else was just like, you know, hopping in their car and leaving, and someone was nice enough to call me a Uber home, so I didn't have to like be out in the thunderstorm. And so with the feeling overwhelmed, I was feeling very much overwhelmed because I just knew it was going to rain on my head. Like I was going to be soaking wet. Like they said, like in The Color Purple, when that little boy was like, it's going to rain on your head. I'm like, it's going to rain on my head if I go out there. But it didn't, you know, like I said, God is good. I was feeling overwhelmed with the Ten of Wands, and God came through. He came through, you know, he used a person, and he, she, however you want to say it, the divine. And, you know, I was able to get home from that one place I was at, and in an Uber. So the Moon card, major arcana again, that is dealing with the significant spiritual changes. That's hashtag illusion, hashtag the subconscious, and your imagination is taking the best of you. Like, for example, I'm training for a marathon, right? That's my imagination taking the best of me. Like, I'm training for a marathon. I biked 12 miles today. I bicycled 12 miles today, you know, and I literally had to pray to Lance Armstrong this morning. Like, I never thought I would like randomly just like say a silent mini prayer to Lance Armstrong. I'm like, man, it's real out here. So that's with the Moon card, and dealing with the illusions. And like I said, I'm training for a marathon. It's called the Marathon of Life. So anyways, on that note, thank you for listening to me talk to you guys about the Tower card, the Ten of Wands, and the Moon card. And I hope you continue to stay blessed. I appreciate you so much. I will continue to pray for you. And I'm actually getting ready to load this video to X as well. So this is me only on YouTube, only on X. So you guys stay blessed, and I will be chatting with you later. I go now. Bye-bye.